Hello there, YouTube, and this is the final version of Gem Knights before the ban list comes up, in my opinion. We're probably going to get it in sometime the next week or two, and I do not think that Gem Knights are going to walk away from this unscathed. I'm sorry, but the FTK is just... it has very similar problems to the Pendulum Magician FTK, so they're going to be addressing it, in my opinion. But I'm going to be bringing you the build that I have right now, just because, let's face it, it's going to change quite dramatically when the next list comes out. So, to start off, we're playing 3 copies of Rescue Rabbit. In my opinion, this is one of the best starter cards in the entire deck, outside of Brilliant Fusion, because it automatically gives you access to basically any other Gem Knight card in the deck, because you get access to the Link Monster. For its targets, we're playing 3 Garnet. Because he is a Pyro, he's 1900. You could poke for damage and then do your plays afterwards if you'd like. And then 3 copies of Gem Knight Lapis because it's needed for the Lady Lapis Lazuli. So that's all the vanillas for the most part. The rest of the cards are either Garnets or cards to search out more cards. So 3 Gem Armadillo because we need to search our combo pieces, and you can draw this in Brilliant Fusion and still FTK. For its main search targets are the 3 Obsidian. When it's sent from hand to the graveyard, you can special summon a level 4 or lower normal from your graveyard and special summon it. 3 Lazuli, which, like Obsidian, adds a normal back to your hand when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, not by cost. Keep that in mind. And then the only reason this FTK is even possible, or even the FTK in general, is because of the 3 Block Dragon you're playing. Just because it adds cards to your hand and gives you more advantage. It allows you to put more monsters on the board while at the same giving you more damage to do. So this is broken. It's a Dragon Ruler, and then when it dies, you get to add rock monsters whose total levels equal 8 up to 3, which is just ridiculous. The 1 Crystal Rose, you need this for the FTK. Not to mention, it is a kind of like Prisma, so it does trigger Lazuli and stuff. So it's neat. And then my choice of Hand Trap, because I don't have access to any of the others at the moment, and that is 2 copies of Effect Veiler. These probably should be Ghost Ogres or Ash Blossoms, but I don't currently have access to those cards right now. So for spells, we're playing, first of all, the broken spell, and that is 3 copies of Brilliant Fusion. If you draw this in any Gem Knight, you win. Unless they have a hand trap, if your opponent's going to Ash a card, they have to Ash this or the Link Monster when it gets summoned, because that the Link Monster also adds into that. So, and then 3 copies of Gem Knight Fusion. Don't ever negate this card. That's all I have to say. Don't ever negate this card. Or at least, if you're going to negate it, negate it at the right moment, where we're forced to banish, when we don't want to. And then, so, no Absorb Fusion, because it conflicts with Block Dragon and the Mrs. Radiant that you eventually summon, or Decode Talker. 3 Twin Twister. Back row is a pain, and we need to get rid of it. The 1 Desires, I only have 1 currently, so I'm going to be playing 1, and that's just fine. It should be 3, but 1 Soul Charge, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, and for traps are the 3 copies of Reckless Greed, because sometimes that happens. Especially if they stop you, you can at least dig into stuff that you absolutely need. For the extra deck, it's 3 copies of Lady Lapis Lazuli. You don't actually summon all 3. You only actually summon 1, usually, and you use the other 2 in order to continue the burn. So, but I'm pretty sure this card is going to get banned, because while I haven't researched it yet, I'm sure there's probably some loot with some FTK that can still use 1 copy of it, so, it's something that will be addressed at some point. 2 Master Diamond, You could play 3 You probably should, but you know, it's only there to copy Lazuli and burn for more, and you know, like I said, it's broken. And then the one Lady Brilliant Diamond, because you need it for the combo, because you need it to go into the first Master Diamond. The one Zirconia, you summon it twice in the standard combo. The one Seraphonite, because you can make it with the Crystal Rose. And then, because I'm playing the Garnets, I'm choosing to play a Citrine and a Ruby. You could play Tourmaline, the Thunder, and just play Prismara and Topaz, but I like the ability to be able to poke for damage without being responded to, and just this becomes a beater. So, and then for the Link monsters, we're playing 2 copies of Phantom Quartz. 3's too many, 1's not enough, because if they stop you, or you need to make it a second time, because it is a Gem Knight that you can banish for Gem Knight Fusion, so if you wanted to, you could make it twice, technically. The one Mrs. Radiant, the standard combo that if you open up Brilliant Fusion and the Gem Knight, you can either make Mrs. Radiant to put more damage, or make the one Decode Talker that we have in the deck. It could be Summon Sorceress, but you will still be doing the same damage. And then, because we're playing varying types, we're playing this because why not? So that's the deck for the most part. I'm sure that when the new list comes out, this will probably get banned or put to 1 or whatnot. I'm not too sure what exactly is going to happen to this deck, but when it does, I'm going to bring a new list that doesn't rely on this FTK at some point, but I kind of want to wait until the ban list comes out. But I like this deck. I'm happy that they got a Link monster. Just sad that it turned into something that I probably would have hated if I had seen this, what the deck would have become years ago. But I hope you all enjoy. Let me know what you think of the deck in the comments below. Rate, subscribe, and I'll get you guys next time. Bye.